enter our grand raffle. First place, $1,000 Blue Box gift certificate. Second place, 10 by 6 by 6 greenhouse. And third place, 1 bale of sugar potted mix. Visit Blue Box today in Roseville on the corner of Hanover Street and Drury Lane. Telephone number 235-3483. Or in Goodwill on 66 Federation Drive, 235-3480. Terms and conditions apply. Let's bloom together.
All you, I just meet Goldwyn in Roseville again. Same place outside Flossies. I tried to dock in, but you had time to see me. Where? Story start again. Million, lot of my power with us, huh? Fella, I said the same thing you doing, shopping at Flossies. And you don't have to tell me the same thing you tell me last time because I'm busy. It's to hear him way. You reckon? About my pocket, boy. I won't tell you that I save money in food and drinks when I buy quantity. I save more. Oh, shucks, man. Well, when you're still telling me, I know already. To pack I respect him, why? But it could him up Pepper Palais. I will tell all my friends from London, US and Dominica to come to Flossies. Right next to the Rosa Market. Open Sunday to Saturday. Flossies can't do it to you.
Year of $50,000 in prizes with over 390 chances to win. Enjoy daily and weekly rewards, including scholarship packages, tablet bundle, handset bundle, power bundle, and so much more. Want to qualify? It's easy. Simply pay your bill in full and on time. Activate any 3G plan or higher. Bundle your postpaid plan with Digi Duo or sign up for Digicel Home Internet. The more you activate, the more chances you have to win. Visit your nearest Digicel store or speak to a Digicel representative today. Terms and conditions apply. Connect, pay, win.
What is summer is digital? Summer wood.
Fill up the vibes with flow. Fill up the vibes with flow. Hey yo, this is Esteban Chan, and this summer we're turning up the vibes with flow. Sign up for a mobile plus internet bundle and choose your reward. A 42-inch TV, a smartphone at $200 or a free trip via Express the Deal. Need internet? Switch to Flow and enjoy a free appliance. Switch to Flow Postpaid and unlock exclusive rewards, including tickets to your favorite event. You could also win a brand new Samsung S26 for rewards have turned up, but prices have turned up. And Flow is ready to give you a summer experience like never before. So sign up, switch up, bundle, or simply pay your bill in full. One campaign, free season, endless reward. Live more, enjoy more, and turn up the vibes with Flow. Esteban Chan, the Studio Boy, and I endorse this message. Visit the Flow store today. Terms and conditions apply.
Mabrika, he holds the title of Shama, meaning high priest, spiritual leader or medicine man of the Kalinago territory, a certified archery coach and former counselor. Creole helmet features Kalinago elder Gerald Mabrika Langley on Friday, August 28th from 10:30 a.m. on Q95 FM and Q95 FM social media platforms. Kalinago elder Gerald Langley, a treasure trove of knowledge about the application and use of traditional herbs and nature's innate ability to heal. Gerald Langley, researcher of the Kalinago language and heritage. Gerald Langley, a member of the Carrie Funa Cultural Group and founder manager of the Carrie Cultural Group. A drummer, a dancer, performer, and recipient of several awards, including the American Heritage Award and the highest cultural award in Dominica, the Golden Drum Award. Kalinago elder Gerald Langley on Creole Headmeet on Friday, August 28th, 10:30 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM, hosted by the Prince Wanix. Amachesa.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited. Over 80 years leading the industry-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunblast juices, Thomas Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
Dominican, are you ready? Fine Foods, a hot dog and Seven Splash. Volume 3 is happening again. Come out on Saturday, August 29th at the Lindo Park from 12 noon to 5 p.m. for an exciting fun day for the entire family. Bring the kids because we've got the bouncing castle, face painting, and lots of fun activities. That's not all. Enjoy free sampling of a variety of your favorite products, plus exciting games like the Tea Drinking Challenge and the ever popular Toilet Paper Race with exciting prizes to be won. And shoppers, this one is for you. Get big discounts on a wide range of products from household items, snacks, drinks, and so much more. Keeping the vibes going all afternoon with DJ Snow. Feeling hungry? Food will be on sale and you can wash it down with drinks at happy hour prices. So grab your family, grab your friends, and come ready to eat, play, shop, and save. Fine Foods Inc. Hotter than Summer Splash. Volume 3 this Saturday, August 29th at Lindo Park from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Fine Foods Inc. Bringing the heat and the fun and the savings. Don't you miss it, Dominica. Are you ready? Dominican, are you ready? Fine Foods, a hot dog and Seven Splash. Volume 3 is happening again. Come out on Saturday, August 29th at the Lindo Park from 12 noon to 5 p.m. for an exciting fun day for the entire family. Bring the kids because we've got the bouncing castle, face painting, and lots of fun activities. That's not all. Enjoy free sampling of a variety of your favorite products, plus exciting games like the Tea Drinking Challenge and the ever popular Toilet Paper Race with exciting prizes to be won. And shoppers, this one is for you. Get big discounts on a wide range of products from household items, snacks, drinks, and so much more. Keeping the vibes going all afternoon with DJ Snow. Feeling hungry? Food will be on sale and you can wash it down with drinks at happy hour prices. So grab your family, grab your friends, and come ready to eat, play, shop, and save. Fine Foods Inc. Hotter than Summer Splash. Volume 3 this Saturday, August 29th at Lindo Park from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Fine Foods Inc. Bringing the heat and the fun and the savings. Don't you miss it, Dominica. Are you ready?
Dominica breakfast time. Dominica breakfast time. Dominica Freight Systems, we provide services which are flexible, reliable, and customizable to meet your unique requirements. Dominica Freight Systems, your total freight solutions from start to finish. Located in Cateville, Dominica. Contact us on 616-1705 or visit our Facebook page for more information today. Dominica Freight Systems.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening event, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
Mabrika, he holds the title of Shama, meaning high priest, spiritual leader or medicine man of the Karinago territory, a certified archery coach and former counselor. Creole helmet features Karinago elder Gerald Mabrika Langley on Friday, August 28th from 10:30 a.m. on Q95 FM and Q95 FM social media platforms. Karinago elder Gerald Langley, a treasure trove of knowledge about the application and use of traditional herbs and nature's innate ability to heal. Gerald Langley, researcher of the Kalinago language and heritage. Gerald Langley, a member of the Carrie Food and Cultural Group and founder manager of the Carrie the Cultural Group. A drummer, a dancer, performer, and recipient of several awards, including the American Heritage Award and the highest cultural award in Dominica, the Golden Drum Award. Kalinago elder Gerald Langley on Creole Headbit on Friday, August 28th, 10:30 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM, host Ambassador Prince Wanix. Pamachesa.
Filling up the vibes with flow. Filling up the vibes with flow. Hey yo, this is Esteban Tan, and this summer we're turning up the vibes with flow. Sign up for a mobile plus internet bundle and choose your reward. A 22-inch TV, a smartphone at $200, or a free trip via Express deal. Need internet? Switch to Flow and enjoy a free appliance. Switch to Flow postpaid and unlock exclusive rewards, including tickets to your favorite event. You could also win a brand new Samsung S26 for rewards at turn-up. The price is at turn-up, and Flow is ready to give you a summer experience like never before. So sign up, switch up, unlock, or simply pay your bill in full. One campaign, free season, endless reward. Live more, enjoy more, and turn up the vibes with Flow. Esteban Tan, the Studio Boy, and I endorse this message. Visit the Flow store today. Terms and conditions apply.
Dominica breakfast time. Dominica breakfast time. At Dominica Freight Systems, we provide services which are flexible, reliable, and customizable to meet your unique requirements. Dominica Freight Systems, your total freight solutions from start to finish. Located in Cateville, Dominica. Contact us on 616-1705 or visit our Facebook page for more information today. Dominica Freight Systems.
Breaking news, breaking news. Job opportunities opening overseas just for you. If you're searching for a job, this is your opportunity. A grand job opportunity to work overseas. This job fair will be held at the Parish Hall. It's the Epicurean Job Fair, August 25, 26, and 27. Come find out how your skills and experience could land you a job of a lifetime. Full-time positions now open for packers of meat, produce, groceries, specialties, warehouse, frozen foods, dairy, sales service clerks, cashiers, bag carriers, bakers, kitchen assistants, cooks. Yes, you can do it. You've got it. The potential candidate must walk along with your police record, an up-to-date curriculum vitae, and a passport or birth certificate. Don't miss this Epicurean Job Fair. Job opportunities, Goodwill Parish Hall, August 25, 26, and 27. Come and join our diverse team and take the first steps towards a rewarding career in Antigua and Barbuda. Don't miss the Epicurean Job Fair.
Of course, the executives from Antigua, they're all here this morning to kick off the job fair at the Goodwill Parish Hall. We have the full team this morning. Nola Clark, Lamroy McDonald with us this morning. Let's see if we can join Nola Clark. Good morning to you. Are you there?
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, I see you landed on the Nature Isle, feeling fresh this morning, huh?
Isle of Dominica.
The best kept secret of the Caribbean, I will say.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
what's going on? You're pretty excited to start this job fair this morning, huh?
Yes, sir. We're here. We're ready to meet the people of Dominica, to interact with you guys, just to explore your country, everything. We're here. We're ready.
What time you came in like yesterday?
We came in after 3 in the afternoon.
Okay. So you had a wonderful night. You're ready to go.
We are ready and rearing to meet the people of Dominica. Yes, we are.
As a matter of fact, a few people approached me and I was wondering, where is it? They actually thought it was yesterday, but I'm happy to report this morning you are here to start the ball rolling. What time do you start?
10 a.m. We start at 10 at the Goodwill Parish Hall. We are ready.
You're ready to go. Now tell us, what should I bring along if I'm hearing you right now?
You bring along your CV, a police record, and your local ID. Could be your passport, your national ID, some document that we can recognize you.
All right, so to give us a little background into why you chose Dominica to be part of this big job fair. I'm sure you've been to other islands as well, but why specifically Dominica?
Well, as I mentioned in our last podcast, we are a diverse nation and we want to give our OECS counterparts an opportunity to be part of our diverse team. Dominica is one of our OECS nations, and having the group from Dominica, there is no work permit requirements, easy transfer over, and all that. So we are making sure that we give that opportunity to our OECS counterparts.
I'm sure you've had Dominicans working with you and your team there in Antigua. What would you say about Dominicans? What would you say about the job ethics there?
The job ethics, they are wonderful. They are hard workers. The ones that we do have in our service, they put themselves out to go above and beyond, and we just love the culture. We love the persons. We love the identity that they bring to our establishment. Our banana man, he is from the nature isle of Dominica. He's the one who takes care of all our banana needs, and we are just happy and elated to have the culture in our establishment.
I know you of course you said you worked with farmers the last time we spoke. Are there opportunities for farmers in Dominica to export? Of course, that you welcome some of the other products that they need in Antigua. Are you working with the farmers from Dominica to make sure this happens? You can share
Well,
with the agriculture. Yes.
well, once we have that avenue, that's an avenue we can explore. But I know for definite our bananas come directly from the Isle of Dominica, and that's why we make sure that we have a Dominican on team to make sure that he handles the banana, to always make sure the quality of the produce from Dominica is set and ready in high quality for our Antigua nation.
What other agricultural produce you might want there in that supermarket? What are the items or the produce that you're looking forward to in Antigua?
Well, I really don't work in the sector of fresh produce, but I know that we sell things like ground provision, dasheen, yam, eddos. We also do carrots. We do bananas, as I said, plantains, other ground provision. I'm not fully certain because I don't work directly in that sector, but I know when it comes to agricultural products, we do offer a wide range in our supermarkets.
Well, let's go back to the jobs that you're offering this morning because a few people have approached me. Can you list some of the item or some of the jobs that will be available as we speak?
Packer stockers. We do carry packer stockers in our meat department, in our produce department, in our regular grocery, in our specialty departments. We also have packer sales service, those persons who work in the kitchen area alongside the kitchen assistants, the cooks, the persons to cash, the persons to pack the bags, the persons, even cleaners as well. We welcome applications for those. We may not have drivers listed, but we do have a driving sector. We also have accounts department. We also have an HR department. We also have a pharmacy. If any pharmacists are looking for work in Antigua as well, we welcome those persons as well.
Okay, let's talk about the hours that you may be able to work for a 40-hour week, usual.
A usual week is 40 to 44 hours. One of the days sometimes is a half day, but they no less than 40 hours weekly. 40, 44, 48.
All right. So what hours are we talking about?
Any 8-hour period, because our supermarket opens from 6 a.m. in the mornings and closes at 11 at night. So any 8-hour shift in between those hours. No earlier, no later.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come right back, Dominica. A big job fair taking place there this morning in Dominica today, tomorrow, and of course, Friday. Stick around Thursday. We're going to come back.
Job opportunities opening overseas just for you. If you're searching for a job, this is your opportunity. A grand job opportunity to work overseas. This job fair will be held at the Parish Hall. It's the Epicurean Job Fair, August 25, 26, and 27. Come find out how your skills and experience could land you a job of a lifetime. Full-time positions now open for packers of meat, produce, groceries, specialties, warehouse, frozen foods, dairy, sales service clerks, cashiers, bag carriers, bakers, kitchen assistants, cooks. You can do it. You've got it. The potential candidate must walk along with your police record, an up-to-date curriculum vitae, and a passport or birth certificate. Don't miss this Epicurean job fair. Job opportunities, Goodwill Parish Hall, August 25, 26, and 27. Come and join our diverse team and take the first steps towards a rewarding career in Antigua and Barbuda. Don't miss the Epicurean job fair.
All right, Dominic, here's your chance to ask Lady Nola Clark, Human Resource Manager, the questions you need to ask at this time. Are you there, caller, on the telephone? Yes.
Good morning,
Morning to you, sir.
and morning to Miss Nola.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning.
I really appreciate what Miss Nola doing for Dominica, but I wanted to go beyond that. I wanted to open up market for our product, not just our human resources. Open up international market in Antigua for our water, our local manufacturing.
Well, what I can tell you, sir, she is just the human resource manager, and maybe she can indicate or suggest to her management team. I don't think she's in that capacity to open up any markets for you. She might want to talk to her team and tell you what may be available. But in terms of opening markets, I don't think that's beyond her purview. Do you understand, caller?
Yeah, but you ask, you
I asked her about whether we can the management can provide for Dominican produce. Produce, I said produce.
I'm asking.
Yes,
When
sir.
you said you ask the callers to call, I mean, I expect you to give me a chance.
No. I'm not saying you cannot get a chance, but I'm saying you're asking questions that's beyond her purview, beyond what she's responsible for. Yeah.
Do you want me to ask the lady a question, or you want to stop me?
No, I'm not stopping you. I'm telling you where to go. Where to go.
Well, what I'm asking, Matt, since I see opening up for us to work together, we have to open up broadly, because we still have a lot of barriers even between our Caribbean islands.
Again, caller, you're going beyond the bracket that she's responsible for. She's just a human resource management. She's not into policy. She's just about employing people from Dominica. That's my point to you. You're just not listening. That's it. That's the problem. You're not listening. But Nola, go ahead this morning. Let's take another phone call. Yes, good morning. Yes, are you there? Yes.
Hey, Mr. Pelte, blessings to you, King.
Blessings to you, sir.
Let me tell the lady blessings and welcome.
Hmm.
Just a little concern. What about, is there any social security, insurance, their safety, maybe leaving work at whatever time? Is there any transportation, or they would have to find their way back to their place of residence or whatever? What all of that entails pertaining to do with social security, insurance, safety, security, because they are not too familiar. Just a little update on the whole, what I just asked. Thank you, Matt.
All right, Social Security, safety is worried about, the safety aspect. As human resource manager, what is in place for that?
Yes, and I do appreciate his question. We do have a bus system. We have bus drivers employed as an independent sector on our payroll that allows to take persons to and from work. We start at 6 o'clock in the morning. We definitely have a bus system where we collect them from the bus stations and bring them directly to work until the 8 o'clock in the morning. Then we have the public bus system. By then, persons are already on the road. The morning has already opened up, and our bus drivers come back from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to start taking persons back to the bus station. And at the end of the late shift, the bus driver takes them directly to their homes. So we have all the securities protocols set and ready for the integration of the workers. Some of our benefits, even in our company, we do have insurance where our company will pay 50% of the cost for employees, and the employees pay 50%. And that insurance is a medical insurance. It also covers a life band as well, where in the event, God forbid, that anything should happen, there is a life insurance payout as well. We also have benefits of thrift fund, where persons can save during the duration of their work life, where the company also puts in a portion of money for them. And at the end of their tenure with us, whether it be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, at the end of the 5 years vesting period, everything in that thrift fund belongs to the employee. However, there are certain stipulations for periods below that 5 years. So we have all benefits. We have a lot. We have a welcoming home life community within our establishment, where persons are feel welcome. So there is no bias, there's no negative space where persons can feel as though they are segregated. No, we work as a family in our establishment. We welcome all cultures, we welcome all ethnicities, everything. We are a family-based organization with a lot of benefits.
But tell me, in terms of the Social Security, do you take care of that as well? Yes.
Social Security is a statutory deduction that has to be made. Also, medical benefit and education levy. Those are statutory deductions that are made to the government, whether on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis. So that's a statutory deduction we cannot get away from. Social Security medical benefit. And the Social Security covers for persons when they're out sick, for their sick leave benefits, for their maternity benefits and all that. Medical benefits covers for when you have to visit the hospital, and even so, for the insurance purposes as well. There are doctors on stream that take the insurance that you pay a minimum cost when you visit the doctors. So adding themselves to the insurance is one of the things we do encourage, especially for our staff, because it might seem as though, hey, I am a healthy person, but when sickness comes around, we don't know when, where, and how, and why. So we also encourage persons to sign up, even though you're covered on the social medical. We also encourage you to do your insurance as well. As I said, thrift fund is one benefit as well, where you can save for your future, not only just a savings account, but a long-term investment as well. So we encourage those types of inclusions. So we have them available, and we ask that, hey, even if you don't want to, we still try to encourage you into.
I think that's a great package there. I don't think too many companies in Dominica offer these, but I think it's a great package there being offered to the young people. Hello, talk to me. Yes, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Pelte.
Morning to you.
And good morning to my lady. I don't know if it's you alone or if you have somebody else with you.
Good morning.
My third, what came into my thought is that I want to know if it's a contract or if it's a long-term work. And as I'm seeing it, something happening that when a prophet does not get honor in his own place, he has to move to somewhere else to get something else. Thank you. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. On the telephone, yes, again, the hours, the payment for the hours, let's review that again. Payment for hours.
Well, our payment, as I said, our minimum wage in Antigua is $11.50, but our salary scale is very compatible to that and at a higher level. I do not have the figures that I can express right here and now, but once you come to the job fair, we have those numbers available. So
Go ahead.
So once we meet with you and you want to know, we are willing and able to give you those numbers.
All right, I'll give you a few more minutes because yesterday we were supposed to have an interview with you, yes, and we missed out. So because of your flying time, somebody's saying, as it relates to overtime, that's available. And you spoke about that earlier. Sick leave and vacation, dress code, uniform attendance and lateness breaks, employment conduct, disciplinary procedures, termination, public holiday, work salaries and benefits. Some of the points that somebody wanted to expound on.
Yes, so uniform, we are a uniform company. Yes, we do give uniforms. Overtime, it is not mandatory, but once it's available, you can take advantage of. Work time, 8 hours. You are entitled to an hour lunch and 2 15 minutes break. The work period is from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Any 8-hour shift between that time. Transportation, as I said, it's available. The areas in which we operate have public transportation that runs to and from, along with our contracted bus services. We, as I mentioned, all the benefits that we do offer, along with there's opportunities for persons if they want to train in a different department. We also offer that as well. So let's say you're hired as a cashier and you see that you have an interest in wanting to know how to serve in the kitchen, or we also do cross training as well. There's also food handlers training that we do in Antigua that allow persons to be certified in food. So even if you're not in food, there's still an opportunity for you to learn food handling training and all that. So I think that should cover all that you would have asked.
Yes. How long would be the probationary period? I mean, some companies do 6 months. Some companies did do 3 months. So what is the probationary period in
Our
Antigua?
probationary period is 3 months. We do
Uh,
not exceed the 3 months probationary period.
when you go over the applications that you receive, the people you have selected are they responsible for paying the tickets to Antigua?
Well, we will accommodate them accordingly. We will ensure that arrangements is made for them to travel. So I believe we would be responsible for that, to ensure that they reach to Antigua.
What's the age limits? At what age do you start to employ people?
We personally at our establishment, we offer programs for 16 and 17-year-olds, but we only do so during the summer and Christmas months so that they can have some work experience. But for the purpose of this job fair, we are looking only mature individuals. Mature meaning even if you're 18 and you're not mature, well, but mature individuals that can be responsible for themselves, that because they're going to be travel, some persons might be traveling without their family, so they would have to be of an age that they can be responsible for themselves, and only mature applicants will be considered for employment.
All right, let's see if we can take a few phone calls there. Caller, yes. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Could you answer what age range you're looking for, please?
They said between 18. You have to be mature. They'll employ you if you're 16 and 17, but that's during the holidays. Yes?
Yes,
Are
and
you-
I don't think persons would want to be expatriates at that age just for Christmas and summer. So for this job fair, persons that we are selecting has to be of a mature age that they can travel, be responsible for themselves.
Somebody else is asking what percentage of your check will be deducted in taxes and so on. Somebody wants to know that too. Are you there, caller? So what percentage of your check will be deducted in taxes and so on? Can you answer that question?
Sure, our statutory for education levy
Mm-hmm.
is 2.5%. I know medical benefit is 3.5%, and social security is 7%. So if we add those up, it 12 and a half.
$12.5 from your salary. Somebody said this sounds really good. So people should apply. They are very good benefits. Let's take another phone call and we'll wrap it up here in a minute. There, Nola. Thank you very much. We're gonna do this again and come back, Dominica. If you have to or you want to, please go to the Goodwill Parish Hall and you'll talk a little more to these people. Nola will be right back. Stick around. Stick around. Stick around.
Breaking news, breaking news. Job opportunities opening overseas just for you. If you're searching for a job, this is your opportunity. A grand job opportunity to work overseas. This job fair will be held at the Parish Hall. It's the Epicurean Job Fair, August 25, 26, and 27. Come find out how your skills and experience could land you a job of a lifetime. Full-time positions now open for packers of meat, produce, groceries, specialties, warehouse, frozen foods, dairy, sales service clerks, cashiers, bag carriers, bakers, kitchen assistants, cooks. You can do it. You've got it. The potential candidate must walk along with your police record, an up-to-date curriculum vitae, and a passport or birth certificate. Don't miss this Epicurean job fair. Job opportunities, Goodwill Parish Hall, August 25, 26, and 27. Come and join our diverse team and take the first steps towards a rewarding career in Antigua and Barbuda. Don't miss the Epicurean job fair.
Now, somebody's asked me a question from Antigua. If you're living in Antigua and you want to participate, you want a job, where can they send their information to? Are you there, Nola?
I'm
Nola,
here. I'm here.
yes.
They
Somebody
go
from Antigua is asking if they want to participate in this job fair. What can they do?
They can leave their resume at our customer service area at our Epicurean Fries Hill branch.
Can you repeat that again?
They can leave their CV resume at our customer service at our Epicurean Fries Hill branch.
Earlier, I think 2 days ago, I asked you about the age range. Well, you're saying the mature man 18 and over. There's some people are 18 or not mature, but anyway, I'm sure you will decipher who the mature ones are. But what's the range in terms of the older people, the elders? What's your range?
Well, as I mentioned the last time, until they feel as though they don't want to work anymore, we have opportunities for even the senior groups of the community.
So seniors can apply. Yes, that's your point.
Can apply, yes.
So seniors, if you need to, you can apply as well. Things are tough. If you're looking for an opportunity to work in Antigua, so it's 18 to 60, if you will.
Yes.
Is it free? Yes, the job fair is very free. Do you need to walk with monies when you come to the job fair? Somebody's asking. No.
No.
All right. So
That's all.
just come and talk to the people, the executives, and you will decide. Let me see if I have more questions here on my phone. No, it doesn't. Somebody's asking. I think you answered the question, but maybe that person may have tuned in late. Can you ask if applicants have to pay for their own tickets?
No, we will take the responsibility of ensuring you.
First time, yes. For the first time. Let's see if we can take more phone calls. We have just a few more minutes and we'll wrap it up. Are you there, caller? Yes.
Yeah, just quickly, Mr. Peltier.
And I will commend you. You a very good question there at the beginning there, Blessings. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay, what are the amount of people are you looking for from Dominica, number one? And number two, are there any involvement or collaboration pertaining to do with the government of Antigua and Dominica? What are their involvement or collaboration, and what are the amount of people or employees are you looking for? Thank you, darling.
Are you there, caller?
Sure. So just to answer his question, as I mentioned in the last program, it is the amount of persons we expect for employment from Dominica, because we can come with an expectation, but the reality might not be visual with the expectation. So once we have the candidates, as I mentioned, we expect at least 100 persons per day that we can meet with. But once we have seen the people, gone through the vetting program, then we can decipher how many persons that we are going to offer jobs to. But to give a number at this point, it will be very unrealistic. The second question he asked, we are not a political motivated company. We are here independently because we want to have employment opportunity within our sector. We are not politically based, and I can say for certain that we're here only on our own independent mind and not an involvement in the political arena.
All right. Thank you very much for the answer there. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes.
Yes, Matt. Good morning.
Morning to you, sir.
Yes, Matt. What is the two things? What is the minimum age or maximum age you're looking at? And also, if you said they're going to supply houses, if we have a family, can I bring my family to in the houses? It's possible.
No, so the question is, if you want to travel with your family to Antigua, would that be possible? Yes.
Only if, well, we're looking for the individuals themselves as the employee. If you're employed and you want to walk with your family, that is your priority.
Responsibility. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, that's your responsibility. We are responsible for the selected employees.
Somebody's asking the question. What is the purpose of hiring all these people? What is the purpose?
Job opportunity to better standing.
Are you expanding in Antigua? Are you expanding? That's the question there.
Well, we do have an expansion that we are working on still that have not opened as yet, but we are looking for candidates to assist in our already existing businesses as well.
What is the rate for example, a meat producer?
Well, as I mentioned, at hand to give that rates, because I deal with different rates at different times of my career. So we have that document at the job fair. So if someone needs to know that question, they can meet us at the job fair and we would have that answer for them.
All right, I think that somebody's asking a political question, but I think you've answered the question. There's no politics involved in this one. Hello, talk to you on the telephone. Yes, good morning. Hello? Nobody home. But Nola, we've come to the end of our time here with you this morning. As I said, we missed out on an opportunity yesterday, so we have to give you back your time. So tell me, as we go, what can we expect for the next 3 days?
Well, you can expect warm greetings, smile, interaction, a welcoming body. We are ready, willing, and capable to meet the Dominican people. We are here in the Nature Isle. I'm telling you, the fresh air is lovely. I must say thank you for having us, everybody. And we just want to interact with you guys, get to know you as an individual, even if you're not coming to the job fair to be employed. If you just want to come and have questions, maybe you have some younger persons coming up that you just want to ask some question to see if you can encourage this way for them, no problem. Questions can be asked. We're open and willing and ready to answer any questions that you guys may throw at us.
All right, Nola, thank you very much. I guess I'll come see you sometime this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you as well. Thank you for having us once more.
It was a pleasure. Thank you very much. We'll see you sometime. Thank you, Nola. Nola Clark of Antigua, Dominica. Yes, if you want to meet her, you can go to the job fair this morning and meet Nola and ask all the questions you need to ask. I'll come back after this.
Opportunities opening overseas just for you. If you're searching for a job, This is your opportunity, a grand job opportunity to work overseas. This job fair will be held at the Parish Hall. It's the Epicurean Job Fair, August 25, 26, and 27. Come find out how your skills and experience could land you a job of a lifetime. Full-time positions now open for packers of meat, produce, groceries, specialties, warehouse, frozen foods, dairy, sales service clerks, cashiers, bag carriers, bakers, kitchen assistants, cooks. You can do it. You've got it. The potential candidate must walk along with your police record, an up-to-date curriculum vitae, and a passport or birth certificate. Don't miss this Epicurean job fair. Job opportunities, Goodwill Parish Hall, August 25, 26, and 27. Come and join our diverse team and take the first steps towards a rewarding career in Antigua and Barbuda. Don't miss the Epicurean job fair. Dominica, are you ready? Fine Foods ain't hotter than Summer Splash. Volume 3 is happening again. Come out on Saturday, August 29th at the Lindo Park from 12 noon to 5 p.m. for an exciting fun day for the entire family. Bring the kids because we've got the bouncing castle, face painting, and lots of fun activities. That's not all. Enjoy free sampling of a variety of your favorite products, plus exciting games like the Thing Drinking Challenge and the ever popular Toilet Paper Race with exciting prizes to be won. And shoppers, this one is for you. Get big discounts on a wide range of products from household items, snacks, drinks, and so much more. Keeping the vibes going all afternoon with DJ Snow. Feeling hungry? Food will be on sale and you can wash it down with drinks at happy hour prices. So grab your family, grab your friends, and come ready to eat, play, shop, and save. Fine Foods Inc. Hotter than Summer Splash. Volume 3 this Saturday, August 29 at Lindo Park from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Fine Foods Inc. Bringing the heat and the fun and the savings. Don't you miss it, Dominica. Are you ready?
This is our 25th Global View on Q show for 2026. And we continue to engage with our local, regional, and global Q family listeners and friends of Dominica. I'm Sheridan Gregoire, Mr. G. With me is my co-host, Justice Dr. Irving Andre, Attorney Tiani B. Hansen, and security expert Kimo Astafan. We will discuss the repercussions of the increase in firearms license fees from $100 to $1,000 annually. Is that going to stop gun violence? How is that going to reduce the threat of all little snipers? Here are some talking points or questions that I will put to my panelists. Why has the cost of gun licenses been increased? Is that going to actually stop gun violence? And how is this going to reduce the threat of all little snipers? Has anyone with a licensed firearm other than DLP supporters from Portsmouth been charged with a firearm offense? Have gun amnesty stopped gun murders or shootings? Has the illegal importation of guns been reduced? Is there a political dimension to the apparent increase in gun violence in Dominica? What are the annual payments for firearms in the region? How many firearm land licenses were processed and issued? What is the likely criminal impact from this increase? What would be the likely effect on the numbers of illegal firearms if license holders return their firearms? Could it affect the price of illegal firearms if license holders return their firearms? Is there existing capacity and ability to store hundreds of return licensed firearms? We look forward to the contributions of Justice Dr. Irving Andre, Attorney Tiani B. Hansen, and security expert Kimo Astafan to this topic, the repercussions of the increase in firearms license fees from $100 to $1,000 annually. Is that going to stop gun violence? Or is that going to reduce the threat of all little snipers? Tune in Tuesday night for more on the Global View on Q, only on Q95, the big station, because you know it's true if you hear it on Q.
9:21 is the morning time. Our next stop, Bloombox, coming up at 8 on 9:45 this morning. But in the meantime, I want to introduce a subject that a suspect we've been missing out for a while. But we only talk about it when something happens. And this something happens very regularly. Then we give it attention for a minute and then we forget it all along. When are we going to address the many accidents under the Canefield Cliff? Every year, without doubt. The roads, the highways, if you call it a highway, somebody passes on under the Canefield Cliff. Motorcycle accidents, car accidents, and it goes on and on, Dominica. We have to be very, very concerned about what is the amount of accidents, the number of accidents we've been having under the Canefield Cliff. How do we address the problem of accidents under the Canefield Cliffs? Listen to what just happened yesterday. Mr. Honoré Zachary, Haitian national, passed yesterday. Let's listen to the police officer reporting.
Double cab pickup driven by Jean-Jacques Honoré, male 56-year-old Haitian national who resided at Benjamin Lane, Goodwill, was traveling in a northerly direction along the E.O. Leblanc Highway under the Canefield Cliff when it collided with a Nissan Frontier pickup driven by Clementos Joseph, a male adult of River Estate, which was traveling in the opposite direction. Both vehicles were extensively damaged. Both drivers were transported to the Dominica China Friendship Hospital for medical attention via ambulance. The driver of the Nissan Frontier was treated and discharged that same afternoon, while the driver of the Nissan double cab pickup, Zachary Honoré, succumbed to injuries sustained. He was examined and pronounced dead at the hospital. The Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force extends sincere condolences to the family of the deceased.
What's your thoughts? I want your thoughts, Dominic. It's almost like a death trap under the Canefield Cliff, you know? What can we do? Just your thoughts to stop this. Many accidents. It's a very serious concern, not just for me, but I'm sure all those of you who travel under the Canefield Cliffs. And our numbers are 449-3095-96 and 97. I am very concerned. I'm sure you're very concerned. What is really going on? I would recommend, that's my recommendation. Maybe you have another one. Some people say speed bumps. I don't know if I would put speed bumps there that slow the traffic to a crawl. I would recommend to those road engineers, why can't we put like we see on the highways in the United States, you have a concrete slab sort of in the center, so you won't allow for overtaking under the Canefield Cliffs. So you run this slab, this piece of wall in the center of the road there. So you have no chance of overtaking. You hold your side, I hold my side until you get to the gas station then. But you know what's going on there? I am very, very concerned. Every year, 2, 3 people die under the Caneville Cliffs. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Are you there, caller? Yes.
Blessings to you, Mr. Pelty.
Blessings to you, yes, sir.
Matt, one of the main problems, you just hear the police officer talk about it. Matt, what is he, the public relation officer?
Yes, the PRO, yes.
Matt, they are adding insult to injury. Matt, when that was under construction, even the Minister of National Insecurity, Security, Mr. Blackmore, blessings to you, sir. He said we're going to have a 4-5 lane highway. Matt, you cannot have a highway from Kenfield and from Fokole, which are 2 bottlenecks in Fokole and Kenfield, and call a stretch of road less than 3 miles, Matt, a highway. Matt, that already enter into the subconscious of the driver who get blocked all under the from Maho, Massac, Kenfield, and when he reach there, he figure out he need a highway. Matt, that is so stupid. That is so primitive, Matt. And listening to the man talk about a highway. Matt, isn't the police officer?
Yes, blessings. But I am getting your point. But I'm saying, what is the solution moving forward? We cannot just, speak about the problem, and we have to find solutions. What is the solution?
Coming to the solution, Matt, which they will not do because they like blood and death and destruction. Matt, you put those things there. How they call them, no, Matt?
Speed bombs.
It's
The speed
like
bumps.
a
Speed bump.
speed gun.
Speed bumps. Oh, the speed gun.
No,
Okay.
no, not speed bumps. You can't put speed bumps there. The place already so slow. Matt, you have a limit, the mileage you can drive, the speed limit. And then you have those automatic thing pointing on the vehicle. And Matt, every time somebody goes speeding, they get the ticket in the mail or on their phone. You have a speed limit under that cliff. You get some foreign things in the foreign, Matt. I forget how they call them,
The cameras. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes, speed cameras.
It's not even a camera. It's just maybe a camera or whatever. And Matt, your bills come and meet you on your phone for you to pay in a matter of 2 months, a month, or something. Matt, the madness under there is man thing on a highway. And the next thing, Matt, they see you coming and you have to go on move on the shoulder to give them room because they're overtaking when they're seeing incoming vehicles. So the incoming vehicles have to make way for them. So you have some cameras as well, and you have the thing to gauge their speed. And Matt, security will make more money. I know you love money, my brother. Just hit them with that. Thank you.
All right, somebody saying, Matt, you're correct. Because I travel very regularly and I see what's going on. When you have this, road, and so Blessing said we should not call them highways. You put it's a very simple process. You install some precast concrete in the center of the road. Transportation minister, listen, and it's right there in the center. So you just cannot overtake. You just want your lane, my lane. And you move forward. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes? Are you there, caller?
Good morning, Mike. Good morning.
Morning to you, yes.
Okay, and how are you doing?
I'm trying my best, sir.
Okay, Matt, I see this morning you're asking for solution, which is a good thing. No one cannot decide. Government has nothing to do with accidents and when accidents happen because those things happen.
But we have to prevent them.
Right. But if you have a government after 26 years who has foresight, and if this government have interest in people, not individual, have interest in people and the country, let us sit down and reflect. After 26 years, Matt, government in the past wasn't perfect neither. You used to have accidents. But you could see government in the past had foresight. They were not perfect, but you could see they were looking after its people and the development. But when you tell me after 26 years, the government is presently busy. Right now, the government interest is election. You have by-election and you have general election coming soon. The government interest is in that. You know what Melissa said? Melissa said in whatever meeting, she said they have no time to participate. All they are interested in is to win. That is what Melissa said. She said they have no time to participate with people.
all they are interested is to win. So you could say the government foresight is not the development of its people and the country.
All right, caller, thank you very much. Again, solutions. It is not a government problem, you know. This is our problem. It's our problem. We all drive there. We have to be very cautious because it will continue to be a death trap. So we're just looking for some solutions this morning. I'm hoping that you can provide some. 449-309-596 and 97. It's not only you politicians that drive there, you know. All of us drive. Hello, talk to him on the telephone, yes?
Yes, good morning, my brother.
Morning to you, sir. How you doing? Yes.
Give me 1 second at time, my brother. Matt, we have to be able to differentiate an expressway and a highway from the road from Funkole or roads going down to all the way to Portsmouth. It's indeed a highway. A highway is a road that connects one city to another. In Dominica case, it's one village to another. A highway doesn't necessarily mean that it has 4 or 5 lanes. A highway can have 2 lanes. Okay? Number one. Number two, your suggestion is a very, very good suggestion. But in the U.S. case, where you find that you have that big concrete in the middle of the road.
The precast concrete. Precast, yes. You're right.
Yes. Most of the time, each side have 2 lanes. So the side that traveling north or south can overtake on their lane. But under the cliff is a different scenery. Because if you put that thing there, it's going to impede traffic in a sense where you may have a vehicle that is driving very, very, very slow, and you cannot overtake. So that is going to back up the traffic a little unnecessarily. Now, I like Blessing's idea as to the speed limit. The speed you install speed limits, and then you either have police officers patrolling that area. You give them speed bumps and have them ticket people. Or, as Blessing said, you put cameras. This technology is available, and have the cameras do the work of the police. But at the same time, you have the police patrolling very often on the streets. You understand? And I want Dominicans to understand that a highway not necessarily mean an expressway. An expressway and a highway is 2 different things. 2 complete different things. A highway is a road that connects you from one city or one village to another. Okay, Matt? Thank you.
I understand. That's what I was saying very, very early. That, you know, you must put a divider there on that highway, as my friend just expressed, you know. So there will be no overtaking. You have to move at a pace, you know, that won't be slow or at a snail's pace, but you must put that concrete divider in the road. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Are you there? Yes.
Yeah, I'm there. Good morning.
To you, sir.
Yeah, that is a good idea, that concrete divider in the road. Because you go down Castro St. Lucia from the Gozuli and if you go there, you see a solution to that problem. Or they have organized the road system properly, put the concrete dividers and make you stick to your side of the road. The other thing they have to put there is some overhead chutes. It's like an overhead chute, like you come down to the Master school. You need to put a chute over there that children can just go over it in a concrete box again.
Yes. You're right.
And
Yes.
they don't have to be on the road. Now I was serious problem with that piece of road. Between Jimmy to reach Maho is like a racetrack. We live in that Jimmy. When you come down on that highway there, fellas have no respect on that road. Several of them, there must have been about 6 or 7 deaths there over the last 20 years. Bad driving. From come to me, they're flying down. There's nothing to impede them. I have been talking to parents over the years over that matter. Nothing is being done. They need to put some speed humps, about 3 of them, to stop that traffic. Force you to slow down. That's the only way it can happen. And these people just told me they just sit on their pussy foot and people just dying and injury. I mean, I get fair with that shit.
I understand your frustration, but we don't have to get to swearing there. It's called a median, the concrete in the middle of the road. Thank you very much, Cole. I'm not a construction engineer. Hello, talk to me, yes? Are you there, caller? Yeah.
Yes, Matt. Matt, good morning.
Morning to you, sir. Yeah.
Matt, boots on the ground. We are back with these issues.
Uh-huh.
We are bad government and bad management is the problem. Matt, Dominica is a country that made billions of dollars in selling of passports. Matt, there's no accountability for the monies that was made in this passport sales. Matt, this problem about road we're talking about, if you travel to Martinique and Guadeloupe, which is our two neighbor islands, you won't believe the flow of vehicles, the amount of vehicles that have been running through those two little countries there, or those two countries there. And everything is working. There's accidents. When there's an accident, sometimes it's a big accident. But most times you hear is when somebody go out of the way, because the roads are catered for proper traffic through the engineering system that is there. They're improvising their road network.
Oh, we agree with everything that's good that's going on in Martinique, sir. We're looking for solutions for Dominica at this time. We can compare, but we're looking for the solutions that we need under the Canefield Cliffs. I know you guys are trying to get off the tangent here, but please stay on the subject. What are the solutions? What is the solution for the road there under the Canefield Cliffs, sir? That's my point to you. We need to find solutions for our own problems in Dominica. We can talk and run, but I'm going to tell you, we want to stick to the subject. We need solutions. I'm hoping that the authorities, some people want to make it political. I'm saying we need solutions for what is going on there in the Canefield Cliffs. This is a death trap. We need some solutions. Thank you. Thank you. We can talk about highways in Guadeloupe, St. Lucia, New Jersey. We need solutions as to what we need under the Canefield Cliffs to stop this death trap. Under the UWP regime, a lot of people died there too. Under the Labour Party, many more may have died, but please, what are the solutions? That this is going to continue to happen. I will stop coming up with Bloombox in a minute. I'm looking for simple solutions here to resolve the problem that's going on. And that's my focus. You can say maybe it's a lack of foresight from maybe the few governments we have had, but we need some solutions. Every time you turn on your radio, sometimes another death. What is the solution? Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes, I'm being yes, sir. How you doing? Yes,
The solution you give is a good solution.
What's that?
The solution you give, considering like to put the world in the center,
Yes.
is very good. But at one point or another, people will still die on that wall because chauffeurs don't respect nothing. Yeah, they don't respect. Most chauffeurs don't respect. They will die on it too.
Thank you. If they choose to overtake in a one-lane highway, that's their problem. But I'm sure we'll have less accidents on that road if there's no overtaking. Just maintain your speed. On the telephone, hello, talk to me. Yes? Yes.
Good morning, Mr.
Morning
President.
to you. Yes.
How are you doing?
How are you, sir?
All right. I
Okay.
just want to make a small contribution that
Feel free. Yes.
you have to take this traffic thing on the Canefield, on the Monday, under the Canefield place into a broader perspective. You know what I mean? Because what actually happened is we tend to address things piecemeal. So we solve one little problem and then we do not look at the bigger picture. So, for example, I would believe that, the problem, you get to the BBMC Charles Avenue intersection, where quite a number of accidents have actually taken place. And this place definitely needs some type of street lights. just as the public works intersection. Because I mean the number of missed accidents that take place there almost every day, and you know, you hear people wavering and people trying the thing. So you need to introduce street lights in these two major intersections, by Public Works and by the Pottersville Savannah.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is already a pattern in terms of the separation between the two streets, between the northern route and the southern route, where you have the separation between. And you could see that there are very few accidents taking place along these two strips. Yeah? So it would just make sense that when you pass the port, it's maybe a bit too narrow to continue the pattern. But when you get to cross Poncolé, then you could also create, because you know one of the things, if you go with the heavy concrete things, it can also pose a problem. But aesthetically, maybe it might not be much pleasing. So you could continue with the same pattern and have a separation between the northern route and the southern, you know, this northern direction and the southern, and have the separation between. And I think in both cases, there are areas where you could have some shoulders. You know, you could just have some shoulders where persons who are driving a bit too slow can allow people behind them to overtake, because, you know, but I mean, you know, because, you know, even with the discipline of our drivers, because I mean, to be honest with you, I think that our drivers, you know, our drivers in terms of courtesy on the road has deteriorated tremendously over the last years. I mean, to be honest with you, I believe that Dominican drivers are the most incourteous that I've seen for a very long time, you know, traveling all over the Caribbean and some other places. Drivers do not give you time to pass. They do not, you know, I mean, you go to Barbados and, you know, Bajan and even St. Lucia, you go to the other islands and people allow you to pass with a high level of courtesy. But we have drivers who are definitely discourteous on the road. So even putting cameras, it will bring in some revenue, because people will still take pleasure in speeding, and the cameras will take the pictures. I can remember some time ago, there was a newscast on British television, where one camera placed in one strategic location within 6 months brought in 750 million pounds, over $1 million pounds within 6 months, just one camera. So cameras can actually bring in some revenue. But I do not believe that it is actually going to solve the problem, because even if you get a ticket, even if they send a ticket to you with Dominicans, with what is happening in Dominica today, you're not going to find people even paying the tickets. So people will still be owing, and they'll still be violating the traffic rules. So I think the idea that you come up with the concrete separation between the lanes, is a good one, but I would not go with this type of heavy concrete. I would follow the precedent that has already been established on the Goodwill Road, you know, from the port,
okay,
way up to the Pottersville Savannah, where they have this separation. And you would agree with me that the only accidents that take place there on this trip are usually those that are associated with the intersections where the street lights are needed. So I just wanted to make this point, but I think apart from that now, we need a broader discussion on how do we resolve this problem, this bottleneck of leaving Roseau going to the south, and leaving Roseau going to the north. Because with all the traffic, all the vehicles that we have on this island, and the vulnerability of Roseau itself, with the volcanoes and the possibility that you could have a volcanic eruption and people have to get out. If on a normal day you have this type of traffic this traffic backup under the Canefield Cliff, and then you also have it in Newtown, what is going to happen if there is an emergency where you have to evacuate people, in quick time? So there must be somewhat broader discussion on as to what can be done to get another road, another exit out of Roseau, both north and south. So I just wanted to make this contribution. And
Thank you. Yes.
And to see, instead of just dealing with, just the one little problem that every time an accident happens, then you have this discussion. But we have to come up with things, and how do we encourage or persuade the authorities to treat these things as a matter of priority? I guess this time it is not a motorcycle accident, so nobody is talking about the use of helmets. But how many young people have actually died for the lack of helmet, and then you hear the police encouraging motorcyclists to use helmets, whereas they can enforce the law and force them to use those helmets.
I agree with you. Well, thank you for your contribution, sir. I recognize the voice of an architect there. Thank you very much. Again, we are reactive in Dominica. We're not proactive. Every time we have a serious discussion on the highways and byways, how do we get out of, say, Maho? How do we get out of Newtown? Traffic flow. Scheduled to have an interview with our friends from Bloombox. And then we'll come back to continue with the discussion. This is Q95. Stick around.
Bloombox is turning 5. We're celebrating 5 years growing together with our biggest anniversary event on August 24 and 25th. Join the celebration and win big. Spend $10 or more on August 24th and 25th for a chance to spin and win instant prizes. Grand sweepstakes. Spend $55 or more between now and August 24th to enter our grand raffle. First place, $1,000 Bloombox gift certificate. Second place, 10x6x6 greenhouse. And third place, 1 bale of Sherbrooke potting mix. Visit Bloombox today in Roseau on the corner of Hanover Street and Drury Lane. Telephone number 235-3483 or in Goodwill on 66 Federation Drive, 235-3480. Terms and conditions apply. Let's bloom together. Bloombox is turning 5. We're celebrating 5 years growing together with our biggest anniversary event on August 24 and 25th. Join the celebration and win big. Spend $10 or more on August 24th and 25th for a chance to spin and win instant prizes. Grand sweepstakes. Spend $55 or more between now and August 24th to enter our grand raffle. First place, $1,000 Bloombox gift certificate. Second place, 10x6x6 greenhouse. And third place, 1 bale of Sherbrooke potting mix. Visit Bloombox today in Roseau on the corner of Hanover Street and Drury Lane. Telephone number 235-3483 or in Goodwill on 66 Federation Drive, 235-3480. Terms and conditions apply. Let's bloom together.
And let's say good morning to Carlton Lando, representing Bloombox this morning. Mr. Carlton Lando, how you doing this morning?
Pleasant morning to you, Matt. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is such a pleasure to be back with you here this week as we really bring down the curtains on our 5th anniversary here in Dominica. We must say it has been an awesome time. We are even more elated and in so much gratitude to the many people who came and have been coming to our stores to do their shopping, to inquire, to look at the products variety that we offer here in Dominica. As we've always boasted, we are the leading supplier of farm, garden, and agricultural solutions here in Dominica. So if you are looking at starting a greenhouse, you may have some land and you're looking at cultivating some crops. You're looking at maybe starting your own backyard gardening, and you want a shop, a store that will meet every need in terms of what you are requiring to start that project. Look no further. You have to visit Bloombox, whether it's at our location on Federation Drive, Goodwill, or right in the middle of Roseau at the back of Whitchurch IGA, right on the same street with Whitchurch Wholesale. You will find Bloombox Sandwich right around there. And so we offer a wide variety of products. If you're looking for your animal nutrition, what we would normally call animal feed, we have the Master Mix brand of animal nutrition. If you're looking at irrigation for your land, your crops, we know that we are currently in the dry season, though we have been getting some rain. You can get the Rainbird irrigation system. And of course, our technical team are standing by to meet that need and to help you with all the technical information and setup that you would need. Fertilizers, that's available. Seeds, you're interested in planting cucumbers or lettuce or carrots, tomatoes, all of these fruit crops. You can get the seeds from Bloombox. There are a variety of seeds that are available. You can get that. Pest control. It is one of the areas that many farmers battle with. You take your time and you plant and you're monitoring, and there comes a pest eating onto the leaves of your produce. So you want to control that. So we do have a wide variety of pest control solutions that are available. Landscaping products. That is one that is becoming big. Many people are getting into the business of landscaping. You can get products that will enhance your business from Bloombox. Farming tools. You're looking for a shovel. You're looking for a pickaxe. You're looking for a pesticide tank that you can put on your back, a spray tank. All of these farming tools and many, many more, they're available. And guess what? You can get your industrial shoes from Bloombox. We supply many of the large companies with industrial shoes. So if you're looking for an industrial shoes for your company, occupational health and safety, that's a very big thing. So if you're looking for the ideal industrial shoes, you can get that from Bloombox. You're looking for your overalls, you're looking for gloves, you're looking for boots. These are available at Bloombox. So that's why we really pride ourselves in the variety of products that are available, that when you do get into the store, you will be blown away. You will be blown away because everything is right there at your fingertip, fingertip. And of course, soil and potting mixes. This is very important. There are a wide variety of these products that are available and you can get them. So if you're looking for anything agricultural products, you're looking for livestock, items, products, you're looking for anything to do with occupational health and safety, you're looking for tools, you're looking for irrigation systems, fertilizers, seeds, all of these are available at Bloombox. Again, we are really excited to be in Dominica. And one of the things that I must say is that the staff at Bloombox, they are very accommodating. You get service with an experience, and that experience, it really cements the culture that is cultivated in Bloombox, where you will get the technical support that you need. all of the difficult questions that you may have, you will get smart answers to these questions. Matt, let's just take a quick break and then we will talk a little about the month of activities and the excitements that are happening even at this time.
Bloombox is turning 5. We're celebrating 5 years growing together with our biggest anniversary event on August 24 and 25th. Join the celebration and win. Spend $10 or more on August 24th and 25th for a chance to spin and win instant prizes. Grand sweepstakes. Spend $55 or more between now and August 24th to enter our grand raffle. First place, $1,000 Blue Box gift certificate. Second place, 10 by 6 by 6 greenhouse. And third place, 1 bale of sugar potted mix. Visit Bloom Box today in Rosal on the corner of Hanover Street and Drury Lane. Telephone number 235-3483 or in Goodwill on 66 Federation Drive, 235-3480. Terms and conditions apply. Let's bloom together. Bloombox is turning 5. We're celebrating 5 years growing together with our biggest anniversary event on August 24 and 25th. Join the celebration and win big. Spend $10 or more on August 24th and 25th for a chance to spin and win instant prizes. Grand sweepstakes. Spend $55 or more between now and August 24th to enter our grand raffle. First place, $1,000 Blue Box gift certificate. Second place, 10 by 6 by 6 greenhouse. And third place, 1 bale of sugar potted mix. Visit Bloom Box today in Rosal on the corner of Hanover Street and Drury Lane. Telephone number 235-3483 or in Goodwill on 66 Federation Drive, 235-3480. Terms and conditions apply. Let's bloom together.
Back to you, Carlton.
Definitely. So, as you know, we've been celebrating 5 years of operations here in Dominica, and we have done it big this year in terms of giving back. Not that we've not given back over the past 5 years. If we were to quantify the number of activities that we've supported and the amount of money that we have invested into Dominica and to many of the NGOs that have come to us soliciting our support, we've really given a lot, particularly promoting agricultural education here among the secondary schools and primary schools, and the school feeding programs too. Many of the primary schools do have greenhouses whereby the children are taught how to cultivate, and many of these crops that they would harvest at the end would be used to sustain the school feeding programs. And so we have always supported these types of endeavors, and we are so happy to be doing that. So within the 5 years, we've done quite a lot. The management team have seen the importance of giving back and the social responsibility that that we recognize is important. So our grand sweepstake that happens today, where somebody or actually 3 people are going to win some amazing prizes. So our first prize today, it's going to be $1,000, a gift certificate amounting to $1,000, and that person can use that gift certificate at Bloombox to purchase items or any item that amounts to $1,000. Our second prize, it's going to be a 10 by 6 by 6 greenhouse. That is one that many people, particularly if you have a good amount of space left or yard space left in your private property, you can put a greenhouse there and you can begin your own cultivation or backyard gardening, so to speak. So somebody's going to, the second prize is going to be that 10 by 6 by 6 greenhouse. Somebody's going to walk away with that today. And the third prize is a bale of sugar potting mix. Again, that is something that many people would love to win, and these are the prizes today. So that draw is going to happen sometime today. You may still have some opportunity to put your name, an opportunity to put your name in that box that is located at the point of sale. So you spend $55 or more, and you are eligible. You are eligible to actually participate and be a candidate to win these amazing prizes from Bloombox. Over the past weeks, we've given many callers opportunities to win prizes, and people have gotten very big discounts over the past month. This month, we've given 20% off, 15% off, 10% off, 5% off on purchases, and so that's another way of really celebrating with you and letting you know how valuable your loyalty has been to us. And as I am saying that, one of the, what we've really pride ourselves in is that we've always said, one, we promote food security. Two, agricultural education support. That's very important to us. And we work very closely with the schools. Water conservation. That's a big plus for us too. This is something that we foster. Environmental responsibility. Dominica is green. It is the nature isle of the Caribbean, and we want to maintain that. And so, environmental responsibility, that is something that we pride ourselves in. Empowering local farmers. Many of the farmers who solicit our services can testify that they always get credible technical support from our team. And of course, community development. What better way to develop our community? So with education, with donations, with information and promotion, we are definitely empowering our people to develop greater and better communities. When you support Bloombox, we are all blooming together. And this is our mantra. Let's bloom together. So as you celebrate with us, as we put down the curtains on our first 5 years of operations, I really want to take the opportunity to thank the managing director, the senior staff, the supervisors, who all are part of the Bloombox family. We really want to thank you for giving your best, for making the customer experience one that is second to none, and for always being open to even criticisms, looking at those criticisms and looking at solutions that can actually minimize these criticisms. And so we at Bloombox, we continue growing stronger communities through sustainable agriculture. And so what we want you to remember is that when you support us, we will have the opportunity to consistently supporting Dominica, supporting the school projects, supporting agricultural projects, supporting farmers, and making donations to valuable causes. And so from all of us at Bloombox, we are saying to you, let us continue to bloom together. Thank you for celebrating our first 5 years with us. We're looking for many more years to toil with you and hopefully to expand with you and to ensure that the products that we bring on the island are the products that you need and the products that you want. Feel free to leave your comments, make suggestions to our team, and of course, we are always open to objective criticisms, comments, and suggestions. So from all of us, on behalf of the team, Bloombox, our managing director, we really want to say a big thank you for your loyalty and your commitment to Team Bloombox. Matt?
The pleasure is mine. Have a great day
Take care of
today.
yourself.
Thank you,
my
my
friend. All right, until next
Thank
time.
you. Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody.
Celebrating 5 years growing together with our biggest anniversary event on August 24 and 25th. Join the celebration and win big. Spend $10 or more on August 24th and 25th for a chance to spin and win instant prizes. Grand Sweepstakes. Spend $55 or more between now and August 24th to enter our Grand Raffle. First place, $1,000 Blue Box gift certificate. Second place, 10x6x6 greenhouse. And third place, 1 bale of suregrown potted mix. Visit Blue Box today in Roseville on the corner of Hanover Street and Bury Lane. Telephone number 235-3483 or in Goodwill on 66 Federation Drive, 235-3480. Terms and conditions apply. Let's bloom together.
Age pensioners, Moon Pension Social Security. This celebration is for you. The Dominica Social Security can celebrate. Come and enjoy a special day of entertainment and appreciation at the Dominica Social Security Pensioners Appreciation Day, Thursday, September 17, 2026, at the State House grounds, Lac Kai President, from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. as the Dominica Social Security celebrates its 50th anniversary. So, Vinny, nous allons célébrer you. Come enjoy the entertainment, and most importantly, let us celebrate you. Please confirm your attendance by Monday, August 31st by calling 255-8311 or 275-2600 or through your village council office. The Dominica Social Security Pensioners Day. It's just for you. Moon Pension Social Security. Nous allons célébrer, nous allons apprécier.
Breaking news. Job opportunities opening overseas just for you. If you're searching for a job, this is your opportunity. A grand job opportunity to work overseas. This job fair will be held at the Parish Hall. It's the Epicurean Job Fair, August 25, 26, and 27. Come find out how your skills and experience could land you a job of a lifetime. Full-time positions now open for packers of meat, produce, groceries, specialties, warehouse, frozen foods, dairy, sales service clerks, cashiers, bag carriers, bakers, kitchen assistants, cooks. You can do it. You've got it. The potential candidate must walk along with your police record, an up-to-date curriculum vitae, and a passport or birth certificate. Don't miss this Epicurean Job Fair. Job opportunities, Goodwill Parish Hall, August 25, 26, and 27. Come and join our diverse team and take the first steps towards a rewarding career in Antigua and Barbuda. Don't miss the Epicurean Job Fair.
Make back to school easy with a Quartz Ready Cash loan. Get up to $20,000 for all your back to school expenses. Cover tuition, school fees, books, uniforms, and school supplies. Plus, one lucky winner will win $2,000 cash when they take a Quartz Ready Cash back to school loan of $2,500 and over. Apply today and get ready for the new school year. Make back to school easy with a Quartz Ready Cash loan. Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Offer ends August 25th, 2026. Conditions apply.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, the Sunblast juices, Thomas Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
This is our 25th Global View on Q Show for 2026. And we continue to engage with our local, regional, and global Q family listeners and friends of Dominica. I'm Sheridan Gregoire, Mr. G. With me is my co-host, Justice Dr. Irving Andre, Attorney Tiani B. Hansen, and security expert Kimo Astafan. We will discuss the repercussions of the increasing firearms license fees from $100 to $1,000 annually. Is that going to stop gun violence? How is that going to reduce the threat of all little snipers? Here are some talking points or questions that I will put to my panelists. Why has the cost of gun licenses been increased? Is that going to actually stop gun violence? And how is this going to reduce the threat of all little snipers? Has anyone with a licensed firearm other than DLP supporters from Portsmouth been charged with a firearm offense? Have gun amnesty stopped gun murders or shootings? Has the illegal importation of guns been reduced? Is there a political dimension to the apparent increase in gun violence in Dominica? What are the annual payments for firearms in the region? How many firearm land licenses were processed and issued? What is the likely criminal impact from this increase? What would be the likely effect on the numbers of illegal firearms if license holders return their firearms? Could it affect the price of illegal firearms if license holders return their firearms? Is there existing capacity and ability to store hundreds of return licensed firearms? We look forward to the contributions of Justice Dr. Irving Andre, Attorney Tiani B. Hansen, and security expert Kimo Astafan to this topic, the repercussions of the increase in firearms license fees from $100 to $1,000 annually. Is that going to stop gun violence? Or is that going to reduce the threat of our little snipers? Tune in Tuesday night for more on the Global View on Q, only on Q95, the big station, because you know it's true if you hear it on Q.
Ooh, oh, oh, KFC. Ooh, oh, KFC. Looking for some place to go. Emails for so. KFC. Grab your family and your friends. Join in the experience. KFC. It's the place to be. Made for you and me. KFC. KFC. It's finger licking good.
Need one trusted place to stock up for your home, shop, or business? Fine Foods Inc. Distribution has got you covered. From dry goods and frozen foods to your favorite drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, plus all the household must-have. We've got it all under one roof. We're right here in Jimmy Dominica, and yet we deliver. Whether you're running a supermarket, a corner shop, a bar, or just like your pantry full and happy, Fine Foods Inc. brings you the best brands you know and love. Great prices, top-tier service, trusted products. At 255-6810 or 316-0164. Or drop by our Jimmy location to check out what's in store. Fine Foods Inc.
Fine Foods Inc. The biggest distributor for the biggest brand.
Exciting news from AutoTrade. Incredible savings are here. Take advantage of AutoTrade's Thrifty Thursday promotion. Mark your calendars. On the last Thursday of each month, AutoTrade is offering up to 20% off items throughout the store. Yes, 20% off. But wait, here's more. Keep your eyes peeled for our exclusive Deal of the Day offer, bringing you even bigger discounts on select items. Whether you're looking for car accessories, maintenance essentials, or just browsing for a great deal, we've got you covered. So be sure to swing by AutoTrade every last Thursday. At AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship. Terms and conditions apply.
Nissan double cab pickup driven by Jean-Jacques Honoré, male 56-year-old Haitian national who resided at Benjamin Lane, Goodwill, was traveling in a northerly direction along the E.O. Leblanc Highway under the Kingsfield Cliff when it collided with a Nissan Frontier pickup driven by Clementos Joseph, a male adult of River Estate, which was traveling in the opposite direction. Both vehicles were extensively damaged. Both drivers were transported to the Dominica China Friendship Hospital for medical attention via ambulance. The driver of the Nissan Frontier was treated and discharged that same afternoon, while the driver of the Nissan double cab pickup, Zachary Honoré, succumbed to injuries sustained. He was examined and pronounced dead at the hospital. The Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force extends sincere condolences to the family of the deceased.
Looking for solutions, as we did before. I call it a death trap. This road's there under the Kingsfield Cliff.
Hey, Matt Goodman, Matt, your solution, which is to put median in the road, is the perfect solution. And certain areas where median might not be possible, then we can have speed cameras. I mean, and in order to, if you know traffic going to be slow, you wake up earlier and go to work. A lot of us in the US, based on traffic, we know and sometimes how slow traffic can go. You get up early and you make the sacrifice to get up early, so you're not in any rush to get to work or to get to where you're going. So I believe the medians will work perfectly, and in places around Dominica where medians might not work because of the size of the road, speed cameras or whatever to issue tickets to persons. And I think once you start tossing people's pocket, they will understand what time it is, and all of that fast driving and reckless driving will end.
Another colleague said, simple solution is to put a camera like in North America and send the ticket to the home of the people speeding or overtaking. If they don't have a police officer, they can post around the clock. Now, somebody else is saying the trafficking officers, those traffic officers should get on the road during the busy periods, like after 4. Where are the police officers after 4? A former police officer said, these days are gone. The police officers want to get home. So they didn't pay attention to traffic after 4, the busy periods. More telephone calls, good. Yes, are you there, caller? Yes.
Yes, my brother, what's up? What's up?
How are you doing, sir? How are you? Yes.
Well, idea we're talking about solutions. Solutions for under the cliff. Under the cliff and solution. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. This is the Cabaret Man speaking to you all. Under the cliff do not have no demon, no jumble, nothing at all is under the cliff. Under the cliff is me, you, my bope, my auntie, the pastor, the priest, all of us. This is what we have to come together and respect under the cliff. Even though we are afraid for 2 stones is going to fall down on the transport, but that's not the case. The case is we are running, one is going north, one is going south. Okay, this is how we are running. But the problem under the cliff is whenever you are going to Paris, and somebody is coming to Dewitt Center, there is one transport overtaking coming to town, and there is another one overtaking go to Paris area. You know what is happening now? You have 4 transports in a 2-lane fighting, and none cannot slow down for the other. This is the accident, and this is what is happening under the cliff for years. Even with the bike, when you try to overtake a transport inside on the right and passing in the middle, and another bike is trying to overtake, you have to overtake coming on the left or coming on the right to you. If you don't slow down and give him space, this is an accident. This is the problem under the cliff. Under the cliff, we are running too fast. too fast, like we are in a competition and we are overtaking that man that is taking his time to come to Roseau. My advice for the government, tickets, waste of time sending tickets at people who have drag you, take it to court, and the court itself will take a lot of time. We will count from distance to distance. If it's 200 feet or 300 feet, speed the bump. Speed bump. If it's 20 of them, you have to take under the cliff to reach by Linus to come up or to reach right up by going up to Mondale area. We need to put it instantly, immediately. That is what is going to stop the accident. So you can put 25 policemen under there. You can put all kind of camera, all kind of thing to send ticket for man go on to go to jail and say. Speed bump. In Martinique and Guadeloupe, you have to leave early to reach down in the town. And that is the speed bump. Don't want to me because of speed bump, you cannot come to work at 8 o'clock. No, get up, move, you're going to reach. Mark, in closing, this is what we have to do under the cliffs. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, any other solution, there will always be accident. Man want to put too much thing on their transport, too much thing on their motorbike, or expect them to stop. Huh? And they have all kind of thing on a motorbike and a car when they take it and bring it wherever the person put all their machine. We in trouble. Speed bump.
All right, caller. Thank you very much. Speed bumps. You'll have a crawl going to anywhere in Dominica. Hello, talk to me. Yes. Huh?
Good morning. Good morning, Mr.
Morning to you, sir. How you doing? How you doing?
Not let me first express sympathies to the family of the gentleman under the conflict. Yes, he has even provided some assistance to me sometime in the past, the mechanic work. Matt, before I make the points I want to make, let me also chastise this to some extent, because one of your callers said we're talking about the government's role in the whole issue. Yes, you're looking for solutions, and every time we have something under the piece, we provide solutions. But we can't implement the solutions if the government has to implement it. And if they fail to implement it, then in the process of providing solutions, you must also identify and speak to the weakness or incompetence of the government. Let us go forward. The issue under the Canefield Cliff is a bit more complicated than we were suggesting. The putting median here, concrete median here, will not solve the problem, like it will worsen the problem. Because what you have is heavy traffic coming in during rush hour, and also reasonable high volume of traffic going out during rush hour. Why? Because you have employment opportunities or employees in the Canefield area. They have to get to work from the south. And the majority of persons coming into the city from the north. The road under the Canefield Cliff is about 4.5 lanes. So the markings out there is very poor, very bad. It facilitates, it encourages reckless driving. And to many of the accidents taking place there where you have serious injury and death, it's because of reckless driving. Persons trying to overtake because they see an open road in front of them. So it's the traffic department in consultation with the Ministry of Communication work that must, one, do some implementation there. What you need is to have 3 lanes clearly marked from the cliff end going back towards the sea. You provide 3 lanes. So you'll have an overtaken lane, but it's only when it is clear you can do that. Right now, the way it is, there are people overtaking all directions because there's a wide section towards the sea and there's a wider section towards the cliff. So you identified and provide clearly marked pedestrian walkway and even the bicycle lane, pedestrian on the sea end, about 7-8 feet. You can even maybe get up to 8 feet wide. And there you can put, if you want to put a median, low-level median, and then you have your filling. So only the traffic department could even decide during the rush hour for traffic going south and north, going into town, you allow them the 2 lanes. And in the afternoon during the rush hour, for traffic going south, from Roseau, you allow the 2 lanes. But that is for them to determine. So that is the marking there is very bad. Also, the traffic arrangement between the intersection of going up to Goodwill all the way to Focoli is very bad. It needs to be changed. You cannot have this concrete median and light there. What you need is 3 lanes. So traffic going north from Roseau
would hog that lane, the middle lane, if they want to make a right turn to the various business places there, while the traffic on your left and right of that middle lane can flow properly and freely, so forth. And also, you need a situation of the police. The traffic department of the police department is very weak. I would not say incompetent, but they are not proactive. For example, even in Newtown, during rush hour, you must have a police officer in the Newtown area, particularly around Ruben's Bakery. Up to last week, you had your Wasco digging the road there to make a thorough connection. And once you're right next to the traffic department, there's nobody there. But the Wasco had and could have an option to reduce it to one lane. And you live in that southern part of the city. Once somebody has an opportunity to move, they move, and the traffic piling before they rush to move as well. So the work of that nature taking place in a congested area, you must have a traffic officer there to manage the traffic. That's all over the world. That's simple. Under the cliff, you're supposed to have someone, a traffic officer on a motorbike, going up and down, not all the time, during the rush hour, to monitor and see what's going on so that they can manage and discourage overtaking. So the marking there. Very importantly, the problem under the cliff is not just traffic. It impacts negatively productivity in the country because persons delayed to get into work late. It impacts productivity. They have to leave their home earlier than necessary because of the traffic, impacting productivity or care to their parents, to their children before they go to work, and so forth. There is the opportunity, and the Prime Minister mentioned it, I'm happy where it happened, as long as this administration in office, because the road that would be used to get to Mount Daniel, it's the Prime Minister has built along that road. So Ipakekiti, no bypass to go through there. It's not a bypass you're creating. You're creating an emergency roadway so that if you have an emergency under the cliff, my God, your hospital is in Roseau. How can you have one lane, you have an emergency there, there's blockstone roll there, your emergency people can't go through? That is what you have. So you create I wouldn't even call it a bypass, an emergency bypass access for the people of Mount Daniel. So the people of Mount Daniel who are average car ownership in Mount Daniel must be 1 to 2 per household. So you create that road from Fonkole up to Mount Daniel. So much of the traffic coming from Mount Daniel will not have to pass under the cliff. They come down on that road and get into town. And also, if you have an emergency, it becomes an emergency to get out from under the cliff. All of this is government responsibility, Martelki. It's not us making so. Yes, you're putting solutions there. You pack a fair eye about it. It's incompetence. It's the lack of recognizing the importance of a major roadway to your city and that you have to provide solutions for the people. It impacts productivity. It creates problems with traffic and so on. And there's a solution. It's just that the solutions are not implemented.
Well, let me ask you a question there, as you of course talking about solutions there going forward. Don't you think sometimes, you mentioned the police a few occasions, during the trafficking, when they check traffic, don't you think that the police themselves slow down the traffic? How would you suggest to the police officers who are sometimes, part of the problem because they create the traffic slow, creating a crowd in traffic because they're busy traffic giving tickets for if you don't pay your license, if you don't pay.
Well, that's occasionally they're doing some traffic checks and so on. That happens. I don't see that as a problem. We're talking about on a daily situation where you have a traffic problem and it's a management problem. You don't have the necessary roadway to provide 4 lanes, 2 in, 2 out. You cannot even put a concrete median there, just put one, and you still have 1 lane with that open area on both north and east and west. You're going to still have overtaking because there's enough space to overtake, and it might even create more problems with this overtaking hitting on this concrete median that you're talking about. You provide 3 clear lanes from the cliff towards the ocean, so that there's an overtaking lane when it is clear, and the rest of the space is for pedestrian and also for cyclists and so on. If they're on that road.
So why don't you, Mr. my friend, meet with the transport board and make some suggestions going forward?
Yes, sorry.
I say you should meet with the transport board and of course police and make some suggestions going forward. as an urban plumber. Yes.
Matt, I was the chief consultant on the Roseville development plan. All of these issues, all the traffic issues, many traffic issues are addressed there, the situation in Roseville. You know this administration wants you. If you are not part of them or you criticize them, they don't want to hear you. That's what they fail to understand. Competent and serious consultants or professionals do not say things based on their political alignment. They speak to issues of development based on the needs of the country. So if you're objective, you will listen to them and you either give them a call or you ask them, hey, would you come advise and so on. Your package is a because what you have is the same problem. Not the Dominica's problem right now is an incompetent, inefficient administration. So no matter how much solution you put on the radio, you put it on Facebook, etc., it will not happen. It pack effect. And unless you have change, and you might not want to hear in discussion you're having. But it is necessary. These are the things that will bring you forward. In the absence of that, we will go backward. Because the Prime Minister, he mentioned when you had the stone rolling around the Lyndhurst area, that he was going to immediately pay attention to a bypass, quote unquote.
Yeah, he did say he was going to bring down some engineers that many years ago to fix the yes.
Mm-hmm. And I'm saying to you that it will not happen as long as he is Prime Minister. Why? Because he built along that same road that you'll be using to do that. And he's not going to allow traffic to go along there if he can avoid it. So you will not see the solution. He said some time ago recently, with a stroke of a pen, I can reverse the cabinet decision. This is what he said. So you're not going to see it happen. You're not going to see it happen as long as his Prime Minister, his house is along that road that you would be using as an emergency exit and also to provide access for the people of Mount Daniel. And Mount Daniel is an expanding community neighborhood with middle income and high income people. It means that almost every house there has a vehicle, ownership of a vehicle. So you're going to have more congestion under the Kenfield Cliff as the community of Mount Daniel develops. Any forceful government with foresight would recognize that I must have that access going up to Mount Daniel. So the traffic from Mount Daniel will have to pass under the cliff if they can avoid it. Anyway, very much.
That's unfortunate. 449 3095, 449 3096, 449 3097. You know, I used to work at mapping, in the 90s, late 90s. And that was the road we used. And that was very quick, like 2 minutes you're up there at the studio. So I would agree with you that we need this road, going up there at the back of Mount Daniel. That we really need this road. PM, please prove them wrong. Let the road pass there. Okay, let's move on there. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Matt.
Morning to you.
Matt,
Yes.
the first responsibility of driving under that cliff should be that of the drivers. Matt, if every driver has that consciousness and that awareness that I must drive carefully on the road, no matter under the cliff or any part of the road that I drive in Dominica, a lot of those accidents would be avoided. But I don't know. You're seeing so much reckless driving. I don't know what happened yesterday. I'm just talking about what I am seeing some drivers doing. And it's just pure madness. Lack of foresight is just action without thought. Because I've seen vehicles overtake in certain places. And even though I cannot drive up to now, I know where some people can overtake and do not overtake. So the main responsibility of avoiding these accidents is for each driver to tell himself, I must drive on the road in a very careful manner to protect myself and any passenger I have on board and anybody else using the road. Number two, the government should put some speed limits there. And as you say, if maybe they could put something to deter them that they're unable to do the overtaking, like force them not to overtake. Because I don't know, some adults, they just like a big whip on their back. They like things the hard way. They just cannot do things properly. I don't know why. So That is it. That's my take on that. Responsible, careful driving. If everybody stay in their lane, it's two lane there. One southern direction, one going up northern direction. If each driver stays in their lane and drives at a reasonable speed, would we have those kind of accidents we have in there? Except if somebody vehicle does start to malfunction, unfortunately, and they get into an accident. And the thing about it, people doesn't learn. You seen that happening there today for the same hour afterwards. So you seen another piece of carelessness on the road, as well as some of the motorcycle riders. Heaven help us all. They're just doing all kind of overtaking in between vehicles, left side or right side, all kind of craziness. And when you watch, they have no helmets, they have no protective gear. So people need to get that consciousness. It starts with each individual driver. That's how I look at it. Bye, Matt.
This is our 25th Global View on Q show for 2026, and we continue to engage with our local, regional, and global Q family listeners and friends of Dominica. I'm Sheridan Gregoire, Mr. G. With me is my co-host, Justice Dr. Irving Andre, Attorney Tiani B. Hansen, social scientist Simeon Joseph, and security expert Kimo Astafan. We will discuss the repercussions of the increase in firearms license fees from $100 to $1,000 annually. Is that going to stop gun violence? How is that going to reduce the threat of all little snipers? Here are some talking points or questions that I will put to my panelists. Why has the cost of gun licenses been increased? Is that going to actually stop gun violence? And how is this going to reduce the threat of all little snipers? Has anyone with a licensed firearm other than DLP supporters from Portsmouth been charged with a firearm offense? Have gun amnesty stopped gun murders or shootings? Has the illegal importation of guns been reduced? Is there a political dimension to the apparent increase in gun violence in Dominica? What are the annual payments for firearms in the region? How many firearm land licenses were processed and issued? What is the likely criminal impact from this increase? What would be the likely effect on the numbers of illegal firearms if license holders return their firearms? Will it affect the price of illegal firearms if license holders return their firearms? Is there existing capacity and ability to store hundreds of return licensed firearms? We look forward to the contributions of Justice Dr. Irving Andre, Attorney Tiani B. Hansen, social scientist Simeon Joseph, and security expert Kimo Astafan to this topic, the repercussions of the increase in firearms license fees from $100 to $1,000 annually. Is that going to stop gun violence? Or is that going to reduce the threat of our little snipers? Tune in Tuesday night for more on the Global View on Q, only on Q95, the big station.
All right, let's take another phone call, 4493095. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Yeah, blessings to you, Matt, finally.
Blessings to
Matt,
you, yes.
I'm try to just detoxify. Matt, listen to me and listen to me carefully. I think because of your scheduled program, it may be an oversight. And Matt, you owe Mr. Walsh an apology. I think he was prefacing his point based on his experiences. You notice it would be a bit extensive, so you cut him off. You know, a little disrespectfully. Matt, listen to me carefully, Matt. There was a comedy, African. My husband, why all cemeteries are fenced? He said, because people are rushing to go in. You get the point, Matt? And it's true, people are speeding to their own death and they're unaware of it. They just feel a high and get excited. Matt, look at that. 1, 2, 3 strikes and you're out. I know some people like to just come and try to doss out what other people suggest and what they suggest should stand. Matt, you have police there sometimes, apart from cameras, and you put a heavy fine. Maybe every time maybe the first one, Matt, is $75. The second one is $100 or $200. The third one, Matt, your license for a whole year. Tell me if it's man and talk about wherever it happened and it was not effective. That is Dominica. Matt, you know how many drivers that would like to pay $75 or $200 or $300 in Dominica circumstances, Matt? Do you know many of them, Matt?
I don't know too many of them now.
They would rather have that money to buy some groceries, to give to a girlfriend, to buy something for the children or something. And with all that, and I like you because I understand the enemies of the state would say, so Matt, not one day you're having something positive, so we're looking for solutions. To who? To who? Listen to Mr. Isaac Baptist there, Matt. If you're not ready, you better off dead. You can have the best suggestions. We're not going to take it on because, we are like gangsters and criminals and, we know us already. So I am just saying, Matt, put the cameras, install them, and every now and then you have police officers patrolling, and any one driver that gets 3 strikes a whole year, your license is being taken away from you. Let me see how many people that want to get that 3 strikes and you're out. Matt, we need solutions, and we do not need further impediments pertaining to do with anything to slow down traffic, Matt, to almost a crawl. I am just saying to zero it down, slow it down to a pace where there is a deterrence, Matt, to a very large extent, so you have less fatalities under that cliff, Matt. Too many people, and my brethren, pardon quickly, Matt, I do not want to, I just checked my phone, and the definition of a main road and a highway is clearly defined. And that piece of caution, all of what you call it, not you, Paben, everybody saying highway, highway, highway. That is not a highway. Matt, thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's take a break. We'll come right back, Dominica. This is Q95. This is The Hot Seat.
This is our 25th Global View on Q show for 2026, and we continue to engage with our local, regional, and global Q family listeners and friends of Dominica. I'm Sheridan Gregoire, Mr. G. With me is my co-host, Justice Dr. Irving Andre, Attorney Tiani B. Hansen, social scientist Simeon Joseph, and security expert Kimo Astafan. We will discuss the repercussions of the increasing firearms license fees from $100 to $1,000 annually. Is that going to stop gun violence? How is that going to reduce the threat of all little snipers? Here are some talking points or questions that I will put to my panelists. Why has the cost of gun licenses been increased? Is that going to actually stop gun violence? And how is this going to reduce the threat of all little snipers? Has anyone with a licensed firearm other than DLP supporters from Portsmouth been charged with a firearm offense? Have gun amnesty stopped gun murders or shootings? Has the illegal importation of guns been reduced? Is there a political dimension to the apparent increase in gun violence in Dominica? What are the annual payments for firearms in the region? How many firearm land licenses were processed and issued? What is the likely criminal impact from this increase? What would be the likely effect on the numbers of illegal firearms if license holders return their firearms? Will it affect the price of illegal firearms if license holders return their firearms? Is there existing capacity and ability to store hundreds of return licensed firearms? We look forward to the contributions of Justice Dr. Irving Andre, Attorney Tiani B. Hansen, social scientist Simeon Joseph, and security expert Kimo Astafan to this topic, the repercussions of the increase in firearms license from $100 to $1,000 annually. Is that going to stop gun violence? Or is that going to reduce the threat of all little snipers? Tune in Tuesday night for more on the Global View on Q, only on Q95, the big station, because you know it's true if you hear it on Q.
On the telephone, hello, good morning to you, 10:45, yes?
Good morning, Matt.
Morning to you, sir.
Boots on the ground again.
Yes, sir.
Matt, I want to thank you for cutting me off, because one of the things that sometimes I want you to do is to listen, because the position is making a point. So if I doesn't get to the point, I would like you to ask me to get to the point instead of cutting me off. Matt, I heard Isaac Baptist, and Isaac Baptist was very good. Matt, one of the things I can tell you, which is what I try to explain again. If you want to build a house and you have some ideas, one of the things that sometimes keep you back is you need to talk to a professional. Because especially when you're spending money, you don't want money to go down the drain. So if you don't talk to a professional, go and watch a professional job and you learn from it. And I was trying to explain that point. That's why I talk about Guadeloupe and Martinique. But I heard one or two people spoke after, and some of the points I was trying to bring up, I wanted to bring up. They did bring it up. Matt, between Fokole and Roseau there, have an how to call it? It's an objection in the flow of traffic. That objection is the lampposts in the center of the road occupying a whole traffic lane. But this traffic lane could be taking traffic straight into Roseau. And traffic that have to go on your left would keep the left lane and just keep cutting. So the problem that happens from under the cliff to the plot comes to the bottleneck. And I was trying to make you understand that the French people would not tolerate that. The lampposts could go on the sides, on either sides of the road. And that center of the road, which we don't have much of, we could use it as a traffic property that is there. Using lampposts. And those lampposts killing people too. Because a number of times when the traffic people get into problem, they crash on those lampposts. But under the cliff is a simple thing. Because in Guadeloupe, I see it, in Martinique have it. A vehicle is parked in a strategic area. It is just parked. And sometimes nobody in it. Sometimes the equipment in it is off, but it is parked. And when the people see it, everybody drives to a level of conduct because of that. I am telling you that the French people have different ways of doing things, because it's not every day they're charging people with the thing they call the radar, you know. The radar has been there, and it's just disciplining people because radar, and everybody checking themselves. Nobody in the car. I don't understand why we can be so close to Guadeloupe and Martinique, and France ready to help us. It's we that have the buckles with the same passport selling, I tell you there, that affecting them, and the crime living Dominican go into Guadeloupe and Martinique. So let them talk when they want to talk. We, that government, will never take Guadeloupe and Martinique as examples to bring into Dominica to discipline us. Because if we discipline with the pattern of Guadeloupe and Martinique, nobody come and vote on nobody's name, and nobody bringing nobody to vote in any area that they don't live or they're not registered. So I am telling you, we need to bring in the engineers, and we have to take out that government to get it on. And it can be done because Dominica is open for development.
All right, my brother. Thank you very much. Boots in the air. Next time, say what you mean and mean what you say. Thank you very much. Try to get to the points earlier. Thank you very much. The solution to the problems under the Canefield Cliff, let me see what it says, is staring us right in our faces, but we continue to ignore it. If you take into consideration that between the Deepwater Harbor and Dewitt Center, we do not have that problem, then you would realize that the medians under the Canefield Cliff are the only solution. With medians erected, the ability to overtake would be no more. This is what I suggested very early. This is a guarantee will put an end to the useless loss of life to overtaking and reckless driving. My telephones are going off the hook there. Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing?
Good morning to you, Matt, and good morning to your listeners. And I want to express my condolences to the Jacari, who passed under the Canefield Cliff. I also want to extend condolences to all the Haitian brothers and sisters here in Dominica. It was a sad moment. But what's happening under the Canefield Cliff is just discretion. We all as drivers must use our discretion, and it starts with MIMA. I know sometimes we feel it's nice road and so we go in ahead, but we have to use our discretion. And when we are driving, whether it's on the Canefield Cliff or once we are driving, we are supposed to drive for ourselves. We are supposed to drive for the pedestrian crossers, and we also have to drive for the other driver. Okay? Under the Canefield Cliff, what I would recommend, we need to put some signs. We need to put drive limits. There's a limit in terms of the speed that you pass under the Canefield Cliff, and probably some cameras. But even if you have all of that, Matt, is discretion. Discretion is the most important thing. That is what we need. And if all of us drive appropriate in a way that is acceptable, Matt, we're not going to have this accident. And I think all of us need to curtail that roughness under the Canefield Cliff and all over. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kopel. Thank you. We don't have too much time. Hello, talk to me. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Nobody there. Let's try another call. Are you there, caller? Yes, please.
Yeah, good morning, Matt.
Yes, sir.
Matt, the medium is not the only solution. One of the disadvantages of the medium under the cliff, if a rock falls, you're going to block the whole lane, and that would not be favorable. I believe the cameras are the best, but these cameras have to automatically send a ticket to the driver, to the owner of the vehicle, and he will have to be responsible for whoever was driving his car. I think that is the solution. If you hit them in the pocket, then you might get some results. Good morning.
All right, good morning to you on the just about 7 minutes before 11 o'clock. Are you there, caller? Yes, please.
Yes, Matt, good morning. I'm listening to your program. A lady called earlier on and she said sometimes the drivers have some form of responsibility. I agree with that. When the people or whoever the instructors teaching the people to drive, there is no like a manual, like a book they can go with and then study certain things to what the instructor teach them. Then everything cannot stick in your head. I came once and under that same cliff, I see people driving on the shoulder and overtaking on the shoulder. I was like, whoa, people just driving like a bat out of hell. No road signs, no speed limit, no nothing. Rush hour, everybody wants to get into town and no place to park. So I want to see if I get there before that I can get a spot. And it's just crazy. Then when you ask Mr. Baptiste about the police when they're doing their traffic check, in this day and age, my friend, you have to hold up a whole traffic line to check for license and whatnot. We live in a computer world. So many people into computer. Train the people. You run the personal license plate. Then here, they will know if you have warrants out. What's on your driver's license? I don't know home if they give you points on your license. But here, after you accumulate a certain amount of points on your license is taken away from you for a certain amount of time. If you get into an accident and you're driving, when the police come, they send you to a facility like it is a lab or whatnot to get blood work done because they do their whatever on the spot and then they do the blood test to check your alcohol level in your blood. And if that comes back positive, my friend, it's not like they do it today and it's taking 5 days and 10 days to come back. When it comes, as they get it right on the spot there, they lock you behind up. But Dominica don't have no traffic rules, no traffic laws. Even when you go to the traffic department, not even a handrail that is there if you have bad knees to claim to go in there. So nothing is getting nowhere. When something happens, you hear people talk, then it die off, and everything go back to normal. Which place you only have one road in, one road out. I am driving here, Matt. If I miss my stop or if I miss my exit, I don't have to panic. I just continue and I will be rerouted to another way that will take me where I'm supposed to go. Roads, education, those things are the government responsibilities. They're not doing the people a favor, and it haven't got labor cut to avoid when they do that. It's just like you have your underage children. You have a right to feed them, educate them, and have a place, a roof over their head. That's your responsibility. But Elas, friends, Elas, I don't need it to ever come back for us, no?
All right, thank you very much. We just have about 3 more minutes and we're wrapping up here in the morning. This is Q905. Sorry.
Hi, Matt. Good morning to you and all Dominicans. Matt, that was a very unfortunate accident yesterday. And my heart goes out to the family of the man who passed.
A Haitian guy.
It means a father is gone and a breadwinner is gone from the home. And that is just so sad, Matt. But Matt, I think, by now they would be thinking of putting a median under that cliff in Canefield, where it means a one way in and one way out, where persons cannot overtake. And I don't know how they're going to do it, but they should be considering doing something like that. And maybe leaving room for emergency vehicles, etc. But Matt, the way the people drive in Dominica, they seem not to care about the fundamentals of driving anymore. People overtake anywhere. They just stop in front of you. They overtake on any side. And everybody is busy going nowhere. Everybody is vroom on the car. And it looked like Dominica has a state-of-the-art hospital where it is equipped for emergencies and everything else that everybody just want to drive crazy and go there. But this is so ridiculous, Matt. Matt, do you know in certain states here in the U.S., if they find you clocking about 100 miles or 90 miles or what have you, they don't just give you a ticket. They put the cuffs on your hand and they take you away. They take you to jail. So if you're going somewhere and you're driving like that, then and they catch you, you'll be sleeping a night in the jail. And having said that, Matt, I am not sure if the police vehicles in Dominica are equipped with the device to clock the speed of the drivers. If not, they have to start doing that, getting vehicles or getting the equipment to clock the speed of drivers. And if they are found driving recklessly, crazy over the speed limit, then they should just arrest them. And they need to do more, put the speed limits clearly so that people understand that you cannot drive over the speed limit in certain areas. Because if people don't care about driving carefully and to save themselves and save lives, then you have to implement stricter measures. So that is one of the way I would just recommend is just put in the speed limits and the police vehicles, get them equipped to do what they need to do. And Dominica has so many vehicles, just too many vehicles, and everybody fast going everywhere. So the police needs to improvise. It's not just about harassing people and just giving them tickets because the insurance and the license is not paid. But the traffic police have a lot of work in Dominica. And that's what I would say for the moment. Thank
you. Of course, this is how we wrap it up. In the morning on the hot set, see you at 1 o'clock. Don't forget, it's a job fair on this morning.
Breaking news.
It's at the Goodwill Parish Hall.
Overseas just for you. If you're searching for a job, This is your opportunity, a grand job opportunity to work overseas. This job fair will be held at the Parish Hall. It's the Epicurean Job Fair, August 25, 26, and 27. Come find out how your skills and experience could land you a job of a lifetime. Full-time positions now open for packers of meat, produce, groceries, specialties, warehouse, frozen foods, dairy, sales service clerks, cashiers, bag carriers, bakers, kitchen assistants, cooks. You can do it. You've got it. The potential candidate must walk along with your police record, an up-to-date curriculum vitae, and a passport or birth certificate. Don't miss this Epicurean job fair. Job opportunities, Goodwill Parish Hall, August 25, 26, and 27. Come and join our diverse team and take the first steps towards a rewarding career in Antigua and Barbuda. Don't miss the Epicurean job fair.
This is our